Podcast Episode 5, The Man Who Dreamed in Lightning, My Story by Nikola Tesla, autobiography-based storytelling. Words, emotional, inspirational, and expressive. My name is Nikola Tesla. Some called me a madman. Others called me a prophet. A few called me a genius. But what I truly was alone. Alone with my thoughts, my dreams, and the storms that lived in my mind. Chapter 1, The Night I Was Born. They say I was born during a thunderstorm. Lightning cracked across the sky. A midwife screamed, "He'll be a child of darkness." But my mother, ever calm, whispered, "No, he'll be a child of light." Even then, destiny crackled around me like static in the air. As a boy in the small village of Smiljan, I could see images in my mind so clearly, they felt real. I could close my eyes and build machines, with every gear, every screw, every wire in place, before I ever touched a tool. Was that normal? To others? No. To me, it was everything. A mind on fire. I didn't sleep much, maybe 2 hours a night, sometimes none. I lived in my own head, sketching ideas in air, solving equations on walls, dreaming of energy that would flow through the sky without wires. People thought I was strange, a quiet boy who never joined games, who spoke of invisible forces and electrical currents while others chased girls or drank beer. But I chased lightning. And when my brother Dane died in a riding accident right in front of me, something changed in me forever. The world felt colder. So I turned to heat, the heat of invention. Chapter 3, America, the Land of Currents. I arrived in New York with 4 cents in my pocket, a few poems, and the design for an electric motor in my coat. They laughed at me. "Alternating current? You'll kill people." I didn't listen. And then I met him. Thomas Edison. He was fire. I was lightning. He offered me $50,000 to improve his DC generators. I worked day and night for months. I fixed everything. When I asked for the money, he laughed. "Tesla, you don't understand American humor." Humor? I was starving. So I left, dug ditches for food, cursed the soil with every shovel of earth, but I never gave up. Because in my dreams, I saw the future. Chapter 4, War of the Currents. Edison tried to destroy me. He electrocuted dogs, horses, even an elephant, to scare people away from AC power. It was horror. But I had an ally, George Westinghouse. He believed in me. Together, we lit up the Chicago World's Fair in 1893, 10,000 electric lamps glowing like magic. People screamed, cheered, cried. I felt invincible, until I tore up my own contract to help Westinghouse survive a financial crash. That contract was worth millions, but I didn't care. Money never mattered to me, only the dream. Chapter 5, The Tower That Touched the Sky. I built Wardenclyffe, a giant tower designed to send electricity and messages through the air, wireless energy before there were smartphones, before the internet, before satellites. I was decades ahead, but the bankers didn't like it. They asked, "Where's the profit?" I said, "Free energy for all." They laughed and pulled the plug. No more money, no more support. The tower stood like a lonely skeleton on the coast until they demolished it. It broke me, but not completely. Chapter 6, Pigeons and Prayers. In my later years, I lived in hotels. I fed pigeons, spoke to them. There was one white pigeon with red eyes. I swear she glowed. She visited me daily. When she died, a light left my heart. They called me crazy. Yet when I died in 1943, the US government confiscated all my documents. Why? Because they finally understood. My ideas weren't madness. They were ahead of their time. Now, my coils light the world. My name powers cars. My dreams ripple through the sky in every wireless device. And though I died poor, my legacy? Lessons from Tesla. 1. Believe in your vision, even when the world calls you mad. 2. Never chase wealth. Chase wonder. 3. Solitude can be sacred, but connection is what gives it meaning. 4. Stay curious. Stay electric. English learning tips. Vocabulary to know. Advanced. Visionary, invention, solitude, legacy, contract, skeletal, demolished, genius, confiscated, wireless. 2. Speaking practice. Read with emotion. He offered me $50,000. I fixed everything, and he laughed. They said, "He's a madman," but I said, "I'm a messenger." Free energy for everyone. Read each one, as if you're angry, as if you're inspired, as if you're telling a secret. 3. Homework. Writing challenge. Write 5 sentences about your own dream or invention, using at least 3 of the vocabulary words above. Example: My dream is to build a wireless bridge that connects villages. Some say it's not possible, but every visionary once heard that. Invention needs solitude, and someday, my legacy will speak for itself. 4. Bonus listening tip. Replay this episode once more. Focus on intonation and emotion. Try repeating a few lines yourself. Next up in our famous autobiography series. Would you like the next one to be a musician, like Beethoven or Freddie Mercury? A scientist, like Marie Curie or Einstein? A revolutionary leader, like Mandela or Gandhi? A sports legend, writer, or fashion icon? Let me know, and we'll build their world word by word.